Hey, it's Mark. Welcome back to Single Car Garage. What we're doing today is 98 Chevrolet 2500 needs the rear brakes checked on it. I have the opportunity to go look at a pre-50s car. Never had anything that old, never worked anything that old. Now this is a hot rod, it's not a stock car. So I decided I need to get my truck ready. I haven't driven this truck much at all in the last 6 or 7 months. So I wanted to check the brakes out real good, make sure we're ready for a 4-hour road trip to go look at this car. Because I'm taking my trailer, possibility I'll pick it up. And the best thing about it goes along with, I think I told you in an earlier video, we're doing a Cruising for Cody in Pulaski, Tennessee this weekend. And the car is located within about 50 miles of Pulaski. So we're going to go down and take a look at it. We'll video all that. And then if I'm able to make a deal, we'll video loading it and bringing it back. And it's going to be pretty exciting. I know of the car and I've seen a picture of the car, but I want to see it in person. It's been probably 15 years since I've seen the car, so I'm excited. I'm excited because I've always wanted to own a car like this. I thought I'd never have the chance, and also it's just going to be interesting and fun. So anyway, we're doing the 2500 pickup truck. So what I had to do is take everything apart and spray it with PB Blaster. I took the wheels off last night. The drums won't come off, so I sprayed them with PB Blaster, and I'm going to see if they'll come off now. So let's see. I've beat them a little bit, so already. Okay, well that one side came off, so let me knock this other side off and take a look at both these brakes, and then I'll get back with you all in just a second. Hey, I'm back. Found out I've got a problem with the U-bolts, and hold on a minute and let me show you the problem. Need to take the U-bolts off. Slight probability that I need air for the air gun. Hold on a minute. All right, I think that'll work. It is there. Hey, let's take a look at this real quick closer. This is what we got. There's the saddle. Got some damage, so it's going to need to be replaced. There's my U-bolts. They weren't even connected. These were rusted into the saddle, and they weren't even connected. They were broke. So we need to run town, look for some parts, and we'll be back in a little bit. Hey man, I'm back from the parts store. Had to order these. It's going to be a couple of weeks before I get them. I did get new U-bolts. The first parts store I went to was a parts store that really doesn't specialize in truck parts. This is the correct part number according to their computer, but this one would not fit. The straddle wasn't wide enough, so went over to Napa. They specialize in truck parts, and voila, got exactly what I wanted. So this thing will fit perfectly. I have already come back and was excited to see if they'd fit. So the driver's side I've already completed. Brake shoes are 50%, so I'm going to leave them alone for right now, and probably do them when I put the new saddles on when they come in. And so I was coming over to do this side. These new ones just slide right over where they were. They've got a little groove right there for them to fit in, and then we'll go under it and put the saddle on it. We've got the bolts down, and what we want to do now is slide this up on there, put a couple of nuts up there to hold it, and then tighten it down. There we go. We got all 4 nuts on and everything lined up. So what we're going to do now is take the air gun and tighten it up. Alrighty then, tightened up. I need to put a wheel on it and get this mess cleaned up. But we went from checking the brake shoes to replacing the U-bolts. But good thing, because those, all 4 of them were in terrible shape, already rotted through, or it barely took a twist of the air gun to break them loose. So these first ones I bought, where I bought them at, but when they went over the springs, they weren't wide enough here, and you just can't. You could put a C-clamp on them and pull them in, but I'd prefer to have the right one on there, so I went back. And this company, you know, a lot of these parts now are kind of generic for to fit aftermarket and original equipment, so it just didn't fit. I knew Napa would have it. So the Napa ones worked out great, and like I said, I've got to finish up that tire. But parts wise, it's frustration. That first set of U-bolts I got last night, and thinking that I would have all the parts that I needed this morning, and they're just not the right ones, even though the book says they are, or the computer says they are. So it was nice to go down to Napa, Thomas Napa in McMinnville, Tennessee. A lot of knowledge, great people, great organization, does a great job in getting the parts you need and understanding what you need and figuring out what you need when you don't know what you need. So great guy. If you're close to there, go by and see him and do some business with him. Other than that, let's get this thing back together. Dropped the tires off to the 86 and the wheels this morning to my tire guy, and he's mounting them this morning. So we'll get them this afternoon and put them on. So I want to get this truck buttoned up. This truck was my dad's truck, and he passed away now 18 years ago. And it's a 98 Chevy 2500 farm truck. It's a heavy-duty suspension truck, heavy-duty powertrain, but single-wheel 3/4 ton. And my mom had it up for sale for a while, and it had 50,000 miles on it. And everybody was trying to cheat her out of it, so I just went down and gave her a check and took it, and that's been 18 years ago. And it's been a fantastic truck. It has really never let us down. I did have to put a new fuel pump on it. But I've been wanting to do a light restore to it and get it back to its glory of, sort of when it was new, or at least when I got it. And so brakes, back brakes, that's like I said, I'll replace those shoes probably when I put those saddles on. Front brakes are good. Engine, transmission, and all that is great. Doesn't burn any oil, runs great, has lots of power, no shifting problems. So I'm not going to bother the engine and transmission. I do have a dent up there on the top and a couple of dents in the sides that I want to fix up. And probably not even going to paint the whole truck. I'm really probably going to blow it in. It's not going to look fantastic, but I kind of want it to look like my dad's old farm truck. The dents in the side of it, my dad got in there the first day he got it. The horses kneed the side of it and put a dent in it. So we've got a few things to fix on it, but I want to get it back to where I can drive it anywhere and enjoy it. I need to put a new seat in it, and I really need to find a new dash. And it's a 98, 99, 2000, I think up to 2004 fits it. But I've got to find the new plastic for my dash so I can get it back in good shape. For right now, I think what I'm going to do is try one of those covers, but that's not I want to eventually get a brand new dash in it. So that's the truck that I'm going to have. So I bought a 97 Ford that I'm driving, so I don't have to use this one, and I haven't used it much this summer, but I also haven't done any work to it. So this kind of tells me I need to get through and get some maintenance stuff done and get a little bit of work started on it so I can always have it ready, because this is the truck I use when I need to pull my skid steer around or any cars around in the car trailer. So, hey, that's about it, man. Got all that stuff fixed up great this morning, and I'll touch base with you all later. Come back and see me.